Hello, wonders of YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I have a few interesting topics today, so let's get started. Fourth tier of hunters has been announced, but I'm really not going to go over all their abilities and all their stuff because I feel like you guys kind of know them by now. If you guys are really watching all the Evolve games, you probably already know them, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that. But I just want to point out that it's another Hank gameplay. I'm sorry I cannot find any Laz gameplay. I will get some for you guys though. But just some thoughts about how like the nano swarms healing, some of the newer concepts. I just want to talk about is really what I'm going for here. The one thing that I seen were like the nanobots, like for I got this was a Goliath gameplay. This was great. I should really just start getting started with my commentary instead of being so scatterbrained. So we're sitting down. I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna talk here. Let's go. So the nanobots like heal for the medic. That guy, like that bug-looking guy, he looks cool. And like those nanobots to kind of like heal. Oh, this, like, look at this. The game, I am really sorry that I can't, but the game's glitching and I'm not in the thing. And then you're gonna see when I fall, it's pretty cool. I think that's the only reason why I have this game saved. But, like, they kind of heal from long distance, so that's always good. Like, you can shoot out your heal thing. Guys, I'm not sure how much these things are actually going to be healing. And also, if you got hit, I'm pretty sure it's like the ability was that if the person who's getting healed gets hit, it's off. So that's kind of sucky. So I guess that's one thing that's bad. But about all the other things, it's pretty solid, But again, some people are saying that the new Tier 4 is OP, and I really don't see that yet because we don't know any of the downsides. Like, you might say this is OP, but the fact that he has to be away from the monster to heal, and also the fact that what's the word? He, that might not heal a lot. So those are some things that are kind of like, controversial. Now, the shielding for how call it, the support has like the healing drone, the shielding drones. That, on the other hand, is again, I don't think it's not going to be like invincible power like what's all the other people who the assault guys who have the invincible one. I think it's gonna be like shielding. Yeah, I don't think I know. It's gonna be like just regular shielding, like kind of how Hank and who else has a shielding ability? Does anyone else have a shielding ability? One sec, it's coming to me. No. All right, Hank. Hank has that healing beam that he has here. Well, who's to say it's weaker than it could be weaker than Hank's? Because you think the monster can do more damage where Hank, like, you have to hold it so you're not able to deal out damage, where this person can send nanobots out, shield someone, and still be able to do damage. So, they could, one way to balance it is it can be weaker than Hank's, and it also could have a shorter duration than Hank's. So, see how it kind of balances out? That's kind of like how I think people are going off where it's OP because they're thinking it's going to be as good as Hank's and it's going to last as long and then they're still able to do all the stuff. I don't think they're taking in the full picture here. Then we got Crow isn't really, yeah, that's his right name, the Crow, the Trapper, I think he is. I don't think that he's going to be, his bird thing is just going to be like the dust tagging. I don't think that's going to be any controversial thing. Uh, Kyra, if you have Kyra unlocked, which I do. Uh, she has that thing where it's like a grenade launcher, and then you switch it and it becomes the healing burst launcher. I'm sure you guys all know this by now. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 weapon, but it takes up 2 of the slots, so now Kyra only has her acceleration field, her healing burst, and then that gun. Mind you, it does 2 different things, so it's kind of like 2 different abilities, but it's the same gun if you think about it. And just think of that. It's the same gun with 2 abilities. Then there's that other hunter, which I forget the name of, that has the dual abilities, like, the stasis. You know, I probably already said the hunter's name in this, and I don't remember it now. Whatever. Has like it shoots or rapid fire gun that shoots like stasis grenades or without it. Out of it, it like slows the monster. So you think about that, and then it has a charged mode where you charge shot it, and it like immobilizes the monster. Well, now you're thinking here that it has a charge, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. Mine, where Kyra's, it's kind of like Kyra's, where Kyra has a 2-in-1 gun, but it takes 2 abilities, where this guy's ability does not take 2. But now, the only argument I guess you can say about it is the fact that, wow, I'm really dumb right now. The fact that it's kind of doing the same thing is why it doesn't count as 2 abilities. Sorry guys, my mic just cut out there. So I said how it kind of doesn't count as 2 abilities because one's it does the same exact thing, and I also stated before my mic cut out that if you're going up against certain monsters, that it might be more viable to use different things. Like the Wraith is a smaller enemy, kind of like slithery. She's a beast, and she's quick. So you kind of want to hit her with the slow her down a little bit with the rapid fire to use your slowing down abilities, because it'll be easier to hit her. Even though I guess then when you slow her down, you can charge shot her and just drop her. Where the Goliath's kind of a big, bulky, slower guy, so when that's running at you, you can just charge that up and you really don't have to worry about anything. I see the fact that the Behemoth is going to be a big target, probably easier to hit with the charge shot, so it seems like it's really not a 2-in-1. If you're going against bigger enemies, you're going to use the charge, or if you're going against smaller enemies, you're going to use the smaller one. That's kind of how I figured that it's not really like a 2-in-1. It's whatever monster you're going at is which one you're using. And that wraps up the game. I'm thinking about bringing 2 Evolve games this week or next week, so be ready for that. And there will be a last game in there. So YouTube, I hope you have a wonderful time, have a nice day, and peace out.